Hi everyone and welcome back to the Canon View. Mecca here. I realize it's been a couple of games with no match reports or anything about the game or from the channel, but yeah, it's been crazy lately. And also I wanna I need to, you know, almost I need to apologize because I realized, in one of the last clips, I did talk about Martinelli. Yes, I've been very critical of Martinelli and his performance in an Arsenal shirt, and I just felt like he wasn't up to par anymore. I just felt like this was the time to cash in on him, and probably so, and focus on someone else, a bit more physical and pacey on that left wing. But he's come through clutch twice now for us, and yesterday's home game against Manchester City, he proved to be the difference yet again. After coming in to win the game for us at against Atletico Bilbao, and then Trossard also adding to the goal tally as well against Bilbao in the Champions League over the last week. But yesterday he's come clutch for us again, and I think I need to tender an apology to Gabriel Martinelli. Still need to see more from him, but he's come through for us now when we needed it the most. Yesterday, I didn't think we were going to score. And, I just thought with the game ending, I thought, okay, this was probably going to be a second defeat, this season, and would have been poor. But, he came through, and then we snatched a point yesterday, out of nothing. But let's get into it before I start talking about, the toxicity of, around surrounding Arsenal right now, and why, I guess we just have to be different. It's not about quitting. It's more about, just being different, come through with a more positive, not is it really positive? I would say a more different alternative view from what the hive or everyone else actually just kind of like is, jumping on at the moment. But let's talk a bit about the game before we go into that. Starting lineup: David Ryan goal, Urin Timber right back, William Saliba starting again after picking up a small ankle injury. A couple of weeks back, I believe it was a game against Liverpool. So Saliba back in the starting lineup, then Gabriel next to him, and then Calafiori as our left back today. And then if we move a bit further up, we had the midfield trio that no one was a fan of. It was Zubimendi, Rice, and Merino. I actually wanted Noga to start ahead of Zubimendi, but hey, Zubimendi is trying to get used to the league. You can see what he brings and why he gets Arteta's approval so far. And then up front we had Noni Madueke on the right, Victor Gyökeres as a centre forward, and I actually called for Trossard in this game. I felt Trossard was going to start, just following our gaffer's mindset and how he actually sets up his team. I felt like Trossard was going to start, and I did kind of predict it, and he did start. But it didn't work out so well, because that first half, it was a game where Arteta, I feel, Manchester City surprised everyone yesterday. And it was a game where I feel Arteta thought Manchester City were going to come full on attack. Foden was in there. Doku was in there. Rodri was supposed to hold, the midfield down as their holding number 6. And then Reinders, Foden, Haaland, Doku, and who else was up there? Bernardo Silva. Usually with that starting lineup, you're expecting Manchester City to be full on attack. But I have never seen Pep Guardiola play that kind of football. Maybe if he has with Bayern Munich or Barcelona, and I just didn't watch that game, but he surprised even me yesterday. So it was one of those where Arteta set up, sort of similar to how he set up against Liverpool, just trying to slow down the attack and see, like, if we could work things out in there. And as much as Mikel Merino has been getting a lot of stick, I don't really think that guy is that bad. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can see why he starts, because for Spain, this guy, man, scoring goals, crazy, and even from how he played yesterday, everyone is like, oh, he was just so poor, this and that. Yes, he got cut at halftime, but still, he's class. I don't. Anyway, whatever. We started well. The game started off well until we conceded in the 9th minute. And we conceded because Gabriel was out of position. The ball bubbled up in there. It could have been anybody's ball. It was just one of those scrambles. But it broke for Manchester City. Gabriel was out of position. The person we should be looking at, and no one's really calling him out as much as they should. Instead, all the blame is put on Marino, Arteta, Trossard, everyone else. William Saliba, your golden calf, the Rolls Royce of defenders. I love William Saliba, but you call a spade a spade. And yesterday, he should have moved in on Haaland. Haaland is the bigger threat. Reinders is still getting accustomed to the Premier League. Leave Reinders. Raya will see Reinders. Trust your goalkeeper, and then trust your defenders to come in and do something, or even for Timber to close up on him. I'd rather that ball roll to Bernardo Silva or roll to someone else, or Doku, than it roll into Haaland. And Saliba just kind of let Haaland run. Even to put a sliding tackle, which I'm sure Mosquera probably would have, put in at the last minute. Even if it's to put the player off, Saliba did nothing to put the player off. He just kind of like backed in there, and then when it was time, he thought like, okay, Raya is up to you right now, without doing nothing. I put it on Saliba. I love William Saliba, great player, been great for us, but you call a spade, especially when it's dark and spade-like looking. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, we concede in the 9th minute, and then the unexpected happened. Manchester City go into a low block. Never seen that under Pep Guardiola. It was actually a bit of an eyesore, if you ask me. But yet we are on Arteta's case for starting negatively. Same thing happened against Bilbao. Same 3-0 against Bilbao. We won the game. Tactically, these are tactics. First 5 games into the season, we have the toughest fixture. We've played Liverpool already, Manchester City now, and we still have to go to Newcastle. Tough games, new players, new season, and these are tough games. And everyone expects us to be pulling rabbits out of bums as well. I can't deal. I can't do the hive mentality anymore. So all those Arsenal platforms that on YouTube, I keep telling you guys I watch. I have been watching none lately. I've didn't unsubscribe, but I just can't watch it right now because everyone is on the same thing. Same thing, and it's like, no one. Can you think for yourself? Can you watch the game and appreciate it without in the back of your mind something playing like, oh, I got to prove myself right. I got to, I've been right about this all along. I've been right about this all along. And it's like, oh my God, it's unbearable at this point. I can't deal with it, so I'm not watching those, man. So trying to stay positive. The game happened yesterday. Wish Eze started. I wish Norgard started. Actually, let me not say Eze. I wish Eze started in place of Trossard. And I wish Norgard started in place of Zubimendi. Because Norgard has played Manchester City before with Brentford. I think they won the game. He has that experience. He probably would have adjusted to the game a bit quicker, more physical, good on the ball as well. So that's why I call for Norgard, to start. But hey, yesterday happened, and I think it happened the best way it could have happened for, everyone to figure out where they're at. It's a good place for the players to figure out where they're at, the fans to figure out where they're at, and the manager to figure out where they're at. Even the club, everyone figure it out. So yeah, second half, Marino got taken off, and Noni Madueke, who actually played well yesterday. Did I mention Noni Madueke played starting, or did I say Bukayo Saka? Apologies if I hope I didn't say Bukayo Saka. I think I may have said Bukayo Saka, but Noni Madueke started, and he played well. First half, he was a threat. And to see him get caught at halftime was a bit of a mind boggle. But now we find out that he had a knee injury. And yeah, good thing that he went off. So it doesn't get so bad. It's not exacerbated playing the whole game. So, yeah, Noni Madueke got taken off. Marino got taken off. And then with the introduction of Eze and Bukayo Saka, the game did kind of change up a bit in the second half. You know, we were building, but Manchester City playing a low block, like their Leeds, or not even Leeds will be attacking, like their who who plays a low block, a ridiculous low block, Nottingham Forest, and you know some of these teams that figured out like, oh, the way to beat Arsenal or to get a draw from Arsenal is to put up a low block, and Manchester City of all teams, I can even expect that from Liverpool, but not Manchester City. I saw. Anyway, yeah, so with the changes, the game looked up a bit, but nothing was happening until Martinelli came on, and then as they put in a delicious ball over the top, Martinelli, the run amazing, the touch superb, the finish incredible. It was just I'm usually I try to stay stoic, but once he scored that, I was screaming, grin my teeth, everything. You know, and my son walked into the room. I grabbed him. We both celebrated. It was just the best feeling. And I enjoyed that. That was a good feeling because it was a good football match. It was a draw. We grabbed the point because I didn't see us scoring in that game. It would have been 3 points dropped. But instead, we dropped two and grabbed one. So, all right. It's all right. 5 games into the season, still too early. 33 more games to go. Are you kidding me? And people are losing their minds. Now let's talk about it. Just a brief one. The hive mentality is just ridiculous. And if you subscribe to that and you're watching this right now, I will say unsubscribe from it. That doesn't mean, you know, stop following the person's channel or stop watching it, but just don't watch it objectively. Do you know what I mean? Like, you know, don't just, everyone is on, oh, Arteta out already, Arteta this. Do you realize if we lose this manager, we're going to be like Manchester United? We're going to be as bad as all these other teams that have lost managers. Chelsea is still struggling. Yes, they've won a few things, but what are we? Winners of, you know, a few cups and then just not sure what direction our club is going. Outcomes. Everyone just trophy this, trophy that. And then you forget to enjoy the actual sport. You forget to enjoy the sport, enjoy the players, enjoy seeing players grow, enjoy seeing some of these things. Instead, we're just focused on, we got to win something this league. So for what? Bragging rights. What? You as a fan, you winning a trophy. Yes, it feels good. It's good, yeah, to have those bragging rights. But what else is it? What else is it? Is it putting money in your pocket? Is it making your life? Is it making your life any better? Is it feeding your son? Is it feeding your daughter? Is it getting them out of trouble? Is it creating more security for the society, for lives and property? What then? But instead, we want to focus on winning trophies and just forget enjoying the sport. I enjoy football. I like playing basketball, American football, rugby. These are my sports. I'm 255 pounds, you know, and I have no place in football. Anytime I play football, I enjoy it. Totally enjoy it. Do you get me? But I play basketball. I never really play football. But I'm here enjoying the sport because it's the greatest sport. As much as I play all the other sport, this one is just incredible because of the collective feeling about it. But then the collective is now toxic. And then it seems like everyone else who's enjoying the sport are a selective few. Everyone else is just like, you know, they're just in on their on how sour they feel and just want to stew in that until they're proven right. Do you realize where we were before we got here? You guys get rid of this man. I don't even know who you're thinking of getting next that will get us over the line. I don't even care about getting over the line at this point. I just care about the next game we have and looking forward to it. Sit down in front of the TV. I'm here in America, so I can't watch it live. So I have to find it somewhere, I can watch it, and I enjoy it. I enjoy that, 90 minutes or 90 plus minutes or whatever is some of the best moments of my life, of my day, of that day. And I enjoy it. Thoroughly enjoy it. Look forward to it. Enjoy it. And look forward to the joy. Whether we win or lose, hey, it is the sport, man. You can't win it all. Get used to it. Man. Enough of the ranting. You can stop watching at 10 minutes or whatever. I should have probably said that earlier because the last 5 minutes or last 4 minutes is just more of a rant. But yeah, game done. Arsenal 1-1. 5 points behind Liverpool, second in the table against Newcastle next weekend, and looking forward to it. And we've got another game midweek. So, hey, I should be here again to do some match reports for the midweek game against Port Vale. I think so. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel if you like it. If you don't, hey, whatever. If you like, push the like button, notification, everything YouTube offers out there. Yeah. Thanks for watching. God bless. Peace and love.